Aquarius, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. It is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. So today I will have the extended link available for you in the description box, and I'm going to see what your divine masculine might have in mind when it comes to you, divine feminine, how they're currently viewing you, what intentions they have, and the possible actions they might be taking. Okay, so the link will be down below in the description box. Now, today's reading, I'm going to look at divine masculine energies first, then your energies towards them, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I'll be pulling some oracle cards and messages from your divine masculine. I want you to remember it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Keep in mind that energies are not gender specific, so assign the rules for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, sharing, leaving me comments. It all truly helps me to grow my channel so I could do more readings for you. Thank you guys for being here, for providing your support and your feedback. Okay, now let's get into your reading. My spirit guides that do no harm to me or through me for the highest and greatest good of all, please come with clear guided messages. So we're going to take a look and see what current energies are surrounding your divine masculine. Okay, so let's see here. Aquarius and your divine masculine. What is happening right now? So we do have the third party coming through. Again, I'm going to remind you that third parties doesn't always have to indicate a romantic partner or an ex-partner. Third party could be family, relatives, work situation, whatever that might be interrupting your connection. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, we also have cycles coming through. And let's get one more. And we do have the summer. So if you're watching this video when I'm recording it, it is a timeless reading though. However, right now in the northern hemisphere, it is summertime. So this time might be specific for your connection. There might be some significant changes happening right now. So I feel like, again, take it if it only resonates for you. But again, if you're currently in summertime, then maybe your divine masculine is currently might be experiencing all of these things right now. They might be stuck in some kind of cycles, okay, where they might know how to get out. For some of you, summer might indicate specific time. Maybe you've met your divine masculine during summertime. Maybe you've separated from them during summertime. So again, it's very personal, and I just want you to be, open-minded and just take it what it resonates for your current situation. But for some reason, Spirit wanted to indicate the summer. So maybe there might be some significant shifts or changes happening during that time. Now, with the cycles, again, I feel like this divine masculine might be repeating some cycles, and perhaps they are not aware of it, or they do not know how to get out of certain, cycles in their life, which might include some third party situation. Okay, again, it might be current person they're with. It could be their ex-partner, it could be relatives, family members, it could be work situation. So let's get some tarot and see what it might have to do with. Okay, so for the divine masculine, let me get the good tarot today. It's a bigger deck, but I love the images on it. So first we're going to take a look and see when it comes to their mental space. Okay, what are they thinking when they're thinking about you, divine feminine, what they're thinking about this connection, what's going on overall in their mind right now. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, we do have major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune coming through. Okay, interesting. What else? We have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. Okay, and we do have the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups. Okay, so I do feel like this divine masculine does recognize that this connection might be something that was very destined for them because of the Wheel of Fortune. They might be not fully be aware of it, but on subconscious level or on a soul level, they do recognize that there's something, going on between you two. Okay, now with the Wheel of Fortune, this divine masculine is actually hoping to, again, get out of certain cycles in their life, perhaps leave a certain situation or deal with certain situation they're in right now, because they do want to start a brand new phase, brand new, cycle in their life. And I feel like they do want to create some sort of change. Now, there's this Queen of Water, Queen of Cups on their mind. It is a water sign. However, it does not have to resonate for all of you. They might really perceive you, divine feminine, as someone being this Queen of Cups. And, Queen of Cups is very loving and nurturing, okay? She's very compassionate, understanding, so they might really see you as this type of person, even though you are not the water side, okay? Also very intuitive and psychic. At times, Queen of Cups can be overly emotional. However, I feel they do see your positive sides. And they kind of, I feel like you're on their mind a lot since you came, as this Queen of Cups here. Now we also have the Three of Water. So they do want to have some sort of, reconciliation with you, okay? A renewal of energies. They want for things to be light and fun and just, without any challenges or, anyone else being interrupted. But I feel Three of Water, Three of Cups at times could indicate a third-party situation. So there's another indication that there might be someone else involved, whether it is work, whether it is, family situation, or there is an actual person being in their life right now where they might be feeling kind of stuck in that situation. Okay, so, but I do see them wanting to break out of that situation. They do want to break out of that cycle because you're on their mind and they are hoping for some changes in their life. Okay, so let's take a look and see what's happening in their heart space. Okay, we do have the Two of Air, which is the Two of Swords. We have the Empress, okay, major arcana, Libra and Taurus energy. And we do have the Three of Pentacles, so another 3 is coming up, so 3 here. Okay, again, when it comes to their feelings, I feel with the Two of Swords, there's this indecision about a certain situation. Again, it might have to do something with you, Divine Feminine. This Divine Masculine might be really confused, not knowing what to do, how to get out of a certain situation, perhaps how to resolve a certain challenge that they might be facing right now, and they're kind of closing off and guarding themselves without making any decision right now, because I feel like they're still very confused as to what is going on between you guys. Maybe they're still kind of unsure either about your feelings or how you might react to them at this point, especially if they're involved with someone else. So I feel like this Divine Masculine really fears to make some sort of decision at this time with this Two of Swords, and it might create some sort of stagnation in your situation. Again, we do have the Empress, which tells me they are desiring to expand this connection, to grow, to really take it perhaps to the next level. Again, they might be seeing you also in this Empress energy, where you might be really standing in your own Divine Feminine power right now, and there's a lot of admiration, there's a lot of respect and desire for you, Divine Feminine. But again, we do have the Three of Earth, which is the Three of Pentacles, which could indicate a third party situation. So it is a positive card. However, we do know with these cards being presented that there might be some kind of interruption going on. But Three of Pentacles also talks about working together, coming together, putting equal amount of effort into the situation. So I feel like this Divine Masculine is hoping that there will be a point in your connection where you might be working together on this relationship. However, right now they're not making a clear decision because of certain circumstances they're experiencing. Okay, so let's see what might be shifting and changing in the near future for this Divine Masculine. Okay, we do have the Page of Swords here. Let me move these cards just slightly up. Okay, so Page of Swords. We do have the Hierophant, Major Arcana, which is Taurus energy. And let's get one more. And we have the Messenger of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's see here. So I feel like with this Hierophant being here, I feel like your Divine Masculine is actually really stepping into this place where they're more and more acknowledging what you guys share together with your Divine Masculine, the spiritual connection between you two. They might be, learning about twin flames. They might be, being more consciously aware of what is going on between you two, and I feel like it's here represented with this Hierophant card. Now the Page of Air might here indicate that this Divine Masculine might be keeping an eye on you, maybe like looking at your social media often, perhaps asking some information about you through friends or family members, because there's this a desire to know what's going on in your life. Also, Page of Air could indicate that this Divine Masculine really wants to come forward and communicate, especially for those who are in total separation period where you're not even talking to one another. So there's this desire to send you some sort of either a message or give you a phone call. Okay, and with the Knight of Wands, I feel like this divine masculine might, you know, step into this place of actually taking some sort of action towards you, because Knight of Wands is very, you know, action-oriented card. And it does talk about a lot of passionate energy, a lot of, you know, adventurous energy as well. So I feel like this divine masculine is gaining some sort of wisdom when it comes to this connection. And I feel like they might be, you know, taking action either towards you, divine feminine, or actually taking action in regards to this third party situation in order to get out of that, you know, get out of that situation, whether it is, you know, someone else being involved or their work situation, whatever it might be. I feel like they're now getting ready to, you know, release themselves from something that might be really keeping them stuck in these certain, you know, cycles that they're in. So the good thing that they're actually, you know, gaining this knowledge, they're getting this wisdom, perhaps they're getting a lot of, you know, spiritual guidance, okay, and they might be really following their intuition and where this intuition might be guiding them at this time. And I feel like very soon they'll be able to actually you know, take some sort of action towards releasing anything that might be holding them back, okay. So I do see a positive, you know, shift happening for this divine masculine in the near future. Okay, now let's take a look at you, divine feminine, and see what's happening with you. How are you currently feeling? What are you thinking? So let's take a look at your mental space first when it comes to your divine masculine and this connection. Okay, we do have the Five of Cups coming through. We have the Page of Wands. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. So you guys are mirroring this energy to one another with the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm definitely seeing that you're also hoping and thinking about creating some sort of a change, or you might be really wanting for this divine masculine to, again, to perhaps release themselves from certain situation where they might be feeling really stuck. So I feel like you're thinking about it a lot. It is on your mind. You're also kind of looking forward for some sort of good news, perhaps hearing from your divine masculine, or what might be, you know, changing in their life, because there was a period, or there still is this lingering energy of Five of Cups where you might have perceived this situation as being, you know, lost, and perhaps you were grieving this connection when you went into this separation with your divine masculine. You might have been really feeling this, you know, grief and sadness that you guys cannot be together, or you even thought that this was an end to your situation. However, I do see you still, you know, holding this idea that there might be a second chance, there might be, you know, something shifting and changing for both of you, where there might be a slight chance of fixing and coming back together with this divine masculine. So, you know, really try to stay away from this Five of, you know, Cups energy, where it might be really dragging you down and creating all of these, you know, feeling of frustration, disappointment, sadness, okay, even grief for some of you. So really be more optimistic and know that things might, you know, change very soon for both of you. If there's any unresolved, you know, issues within you, divine feminine, you definitely need to take a look at that and perhaps heal yourself, because you also need to align your own energies and This Five of Cups might be representing that there might be still healing needed on your part, okay, when it comes to this connection. Now let's take a look and see, when it comes to your emotional body, what's going on in your heart space. Okay, we do have Ace of Cups coming through. We also have Six of Cups. And we have the World card. Okay, major arcana here. Beautiful. I feel like in your heart space, you do feel a lot, you know, a lot of love for this divine masculine with the Ace of Cups here. There's deep feelings here. There's deep emotions for this divine masculine. You kind of, I feel you just really know that you both feel the same way, even though your divine masculine have never maybe expressed themselves, but you just, you know, intuitively know that, you know, they're really connected to you as you're connected to them. And with the Ace of Cups, you are hoping for this, you know, brand new opportunity in love with them at some point. You do want equal give and take with the Six of Cups, and also you are kind of looking maybe at times in the past and perhaps reminiscing on the memories, the times you've spent together. But again, don't dwell too much in this energy of thinking or, you know, feeling these emotions from the past, because, you know, past is already what's gone, and you need to be present right now. So definitely with the Six of Cups, you're also knowing that you guys do have this, you know, bond, a spiritual bond together. You are, you know, connected on the soul level as well. So definitely a lot of recognition and acknowledgement that you do have these feelings. With the World, you want to be, you know, successful when it comes to this connection. You do want to come together with this divine masculine and be in union. And I feel like, again, with the World, for some of you, it might indicate you guys are far apart, either in different cities or countries for some of you. But the World card also tells me that you want to close perhaps an old cycle and start a new one that will be successful, okay? Where you both will be, you know, sharing this and working on this relationship, okay? So I feel like, again, with the Six of Cups, don't let your emotions take you into the past, because again, by really, you know, staying in the past, it actually creates blockages for moving forward and being present right now. So just keep that in mind, Divine Feminine. Now let's see what's actually shifting and changing for you. Okay, we do have the Tower, major arcana coming through. We have the King of Pentacles, okay, and we do have the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, let's see here. So with the Tower, I feel like there's going to be like a sudden change and shift, because Towers usually do represent some sort of events where there might be a little bit of, you know, a little bit of unexpected things happening in regards to this connection. Again, it could be positive or negative, but with the King, with the King of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you might be actually either finding out something about your divine masculine, or they might be suddenly coming back to your life, which would be like totally shocking to you or very unexpected, okay? for some of you, it's just another like epiphany moment where you'll be actually understanding more, or perhaps learning some sort of information that might really, you know, shake you a little bit, but it's all for the greater cause. You know, tower moments do happen in our lives in order to shake us up a little bit. Maybe you were too comfortable in some sort of situation in your life, and that, you know, shift, that shake was necessary for you. And I feel like you shouldn't be, you know, scared of this tower moment. However, it might present itself and it might be something very, you know, surprising to you. I do see the King of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles here, which talks about, you know, again, we're talking about here about your divine masculine. So to me, they might be coming forward. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn off my phone. I don't know if you could hear that. So they might be really coming forward to you, maybe unexpectedly, and perhaps you've been waiting for a long time for this divine masculine with the Seven of Pentacles, and you're almost were kind of hoping losing any hope, and now they might be showing up for you. But in any case, you know, King of Pentacles does talk about some sort of stability, some sort of foundation. For some of you, it's an improvement in finances. So I feel like whatever the change is going to be for you, Divine Feminine, it's going to be a positive change. Yes, at maybe in the beginning it might be a little bit shocking to you. However, it will lead to some sort of stability here. And I feel like you're finally going to see the results of perhaps the work that you've put into this connection, or the work you've put into your career, or something that perhaps you were doing. So there's going to be like a positive change for you finally, Divine Feminine. So I'm really glad to see that. Okay, so let's move into the connecting energy for both of you. So let's take a look. What's the connecting energy right now between you two? How are you both currently feeling about this connection? Okay. So we do have the Two of Swords again coming through, so for both of you. So again, for your Divine Masculine, this card coming up again. Now we do have the Magician, Major Arcana here. And we have the Moon, another Major Arcana. Okay, so I feel like with the Two of Swords, you both kind of not knowing where this connection, this, you know, this relationship might lead you in the future. There might be a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion going on, and you both are afraid, perhaps open to one another, perhaps be more vulnerable with one another. And especially if you look at this card, this man is kind of trying to reach out to this girl, but she's kind of turning away. So perhaps your Divine Masculine is afraid you're not going to receive them, you're not going to be open to their offers. Okay, and you Divine Feminine might be scared to you know, be open to this Divine Masculine because they might have hurt you in some way in the past. So I feel like you both are being cautious at this time, perhaps closing yourself down, which actually, you know, stagnates the situation because you're both afraid to be open and vulnerable with one another. Perhaps you know that this masculine again might be, you know, involved with someone else, and you're waiting for them to finally perhaps, you know, release themselves, and you don't want to be involved in any third party situation, especially if it has to do with another person. So this might be how you both are feeling at this time. Even though you might be really drawn to one another energetically, I feel like in a 3D life, you are being a bit guarded with one another at this time because of this uncertainty. Perhaps you both do not know what's going on, you know, in this connection fully. There might be some things hidden, and or you might be like perceiving that perhaps you both are trying to hide something from one another, okay? And it creates a lot of confusion between you two. Now with the Magician card, I feel like you both see one another as someone very you know, powerful, okay? Someone that might be, you know, making things happen in their own life. Also, Magician card might indicate that you both really are kind of acknowledging that you have tremendous power over one another here. So your Divine Masculine knows that you're affecting them in a big way, and you Divine Feminine also know that, because you know, this connection is too intense, and what's going on between you two is really affecting both of you at this time. And then it is here represented as this Magician card, and I feel like you both are trying to manifest this connection one another into you know, your own life, because you both want to be with one another here. So I feel like you're really trying to either manifest an opportunity or create certain events in your life. Well, you'll be, you know, really getting another chance with one another. However, we do have the Moon card here, which talks about, again, all of the fears, all of the illusions, things unknown. So I feel like you both fearing, you know, you both have fears when it comes to this connection. This Divine Masculine, again, might be scared of rejection, might really be scared to let you know what's going on in their life, especially if there's someone else involved, if you're not aware of it at this point. And you Divine Feminine, you might, again, really fear being you know, open to this Divine Masculine, because again, they might have hurt you in the past, or you kind of sense that this Divine Masculine might be, you know, hiding something from you. So I feel like you both are still in this energy of being fearful and perhaps creating too many, you know, too many negative scenarios in your own head, okay? So you really need to work through all these fears within yourself first, because I feel like these fears, these things might be keeping you stuck, and this is something you both really need to work on individually at first, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Now let's move on to your oracle cards and see what else might be happening for you guys. So this is the Moonology card. Let's take a look and see what else we need to know for you. Okay, we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Okay, so Spirit is advising you to really, you know, be more perhaps, you know, operate from your heart space rather than from, you know, stepping into your own ego and pride, because this is something that might be, you know, actually blocking you guys. So it's not only for you, Divine Feminine, but I feel like this message is for your Divine Masculine as well. So what else? This is the wisdom of the oracle cards. Let's take a look and see what else is happening. Okay, we have number 12, a change in the wind. So Spirit is indicating that this change that you've been both waiting for is coming for you, okay? So definitely things are going to start shifting and moving, okay? So you were both really looking forward for this change, and it's definitely, you know, happening for you too. So don't be afraid. Things will start shifting and changing for you very soon for both of you. Okay, that's great. Now let's get one card from Energy Oracle. Okay, we do have a number 29, the World. Again, to me, this card is very similar to this World card in this tarot deck, which talks about completing some sort of cycle and stepping into the new cycle. Okay, this card also talks about that you have the whole world in front of you. So there's many possibilities, there's many opportunities, options. So don't get yourself stuck by limiting yourself within your own mind, perhaps creating some sort of, you know, scenarios in your head where you might be, you know, fearing or you know, thinking that perhaps things cannot be you know, changed. So just really take a look at the situation from a different perspective, and I feel like you're going to start seeing these new opportunities, perhaps resolution to the problem you might be facing with your divine masculine right now, because you do have the whole world in front of you and you're like this magician. You have all the tools to make things happen. So you both really are powerful on your own, and you need to know that you do possess these powers within you in order to create these positive changes. Okay, so just release any fears or negative thinking, because our thoughts create our reality here. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, this is the Starseed Oracle. I want to pull one card for you, Divine Feminine, to see where you might be in your ascension journey right now, or perhaps what Spirit wants you know, you to know at this time. So let's take a look. Okay, it says, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, let me show you this card first. Okay, so again, this card talks about that the universe, Spirit wants you to really surrender perhaps to this connection and not be afraid of, you know, trusting that, you know, universe has a better plan for you. Okay, so yeah, you know, you might be faced with extremes of life, and yes, at times things might seem very chaotic or scary, but you do need to trust in the process, especially when it comes to this twin flame connection, because it is very intense, it's very triggering, and you're on this path in order to heal all of these triggers within you. You just really need to trust and surrender. Okay, and once you start surrendering, accepting the situation you're in right now, that's when changes will start happening for you, Divine Feminine, and in regards to your Divine Masculine. I feel like once your Divine Masculine will also accept perhaps things they cannot change right now, that's when these big shifts will start happening in your connection. Okay, so just really stay you know, optimistic and really try to surrender. As it says here, fall into my arms. So, you know, really trust universe, because it's really there to help you and guide you along the way of your journey. Okay, I also want to see what kind of life lessons you might be learning right now. So let's pull one card for your Divine Masculine first, and then we'll get one card for you. So we do have discipline. It says I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Beautiful. So Spirit is really pushing them toward perhaps creating some sort of discipline in their own life. And as it says here, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Again, you know, this divine masculine needs to know how powerful they are, because they are here represented as the magician. So they have, again, all the abilities to create anything they want. If they're really stuck in certain situation in their life, they have the ability to, you know, overcome that. But perhaps there needs to be some sort of discipline with this within themselves, okay, or within any sort of, you know, actions that they might be thinking of taking. So Spirit is really guiding them in the right direction, okay. So now let's take a look at you, Divine Feminine. What's happening with you? We do have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Beautiful. So another indication that change is definitely happening within you, within your connection, within your life, Divine Feminine. So definitely expect some powerful change happening, okay, and don't be scared of this Tower moment, okay, because it's actually going to lead you to something beautiful. This change is necessary for both of you to really grow and evolve on this path together, okay. So let's see here. Before we move into messages from your Divine Masculine, I want to also get one card for your Divine Feminine as an advice card, okay. This is the Wild Offering Oracle deck. So let's see here what might be an advice for you at this time. Okay, we do have self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Okay, beautiful. So I feel like Spirit is pushing you towards this self-love first. And honestly, this twin flame journey is all about finding yourself first. Really, you know, stepping into this self-love, self-compassion, okay, and really accepting yourself. And then you see these powerful changes happening within your twin flame connection, because when you both start to really have the self-love for yourself, that's when you guys are aligning energetically and Spirit is bringing you back together, okay. So this is beautiful. Now let's get some messages from your Divine Masculine before we close this reading. So what would they actually say to you, Divine Feminine, at this time? Okay, this one says, I'm praying we can be together again. So this Divine Masculine really wants to be together. Okay, so don't think if they're not showing up for you right now, or you might not even talk to them or know what's happening in their life, that they are, you know, they don't care or they do not want for this union to happen. They do, but perhaps right now they need to go on their own journey for a while until you guys figure things out on your own, okay? So let's see what else. We also have, I'm codependent upon you. Okay, so this Divine Masculine might be struggling with codependency, and codependency is an addiction. So if this is the case, then they definitely need to heal this aspect within them first, because it might be stemming from their either childhood traumas or issues where they might be, you know, used to be codependent upon other people emotionally, and this is something that definitely needs healing within themselves, okay? So what else? This one says here, this connection we share is it eternal? Okay, so they are definitely acknowledging and knowing that this connection is you know, much more special than anything they've had before. And even though they might not be fully aware of this twin flame journey deep down on a soul level, they just know that you guys share this beautiful connection together. Okay, and this is something perhaps they cannot even explain, but they just know it. Okay, and let's get one more message. We have soulmates. So yes, they might be perceiving this connection as, you know, as seeing you as a soulmate, because not a lot of people are aware of twin flame connections. But labels does not really matter. Yes, there is a difference between soulmates and twin flames. However, you know, this person, your divine masculine, knows that there's something much more deeper that you guys share. It's not just physical or a 3D connection. There is something more to it. Okay, and they intuitively know that. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope it has resonated. Again, if you are interested in the extended link, it will be down below. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.